think I'm in love again. Come on over closer, baby. We can be pretend. Maybe I think too much, or maybe we haven't had enough. All we need is a little trust. Into the sky we go and light it up. Won't you stay the night? We can dance and sing forever. No, I won't waste your time. Yeah, you have something to remember. We could be anywhere tonight, but you and I are here together. Don't be scared, it's alright. Yeah, we get out over an adventure. We could be
Hello, hello, everybody. Hi, welcome on in. It is Monday, April 13th, 2020. Hope you guys had a fantastic holiday weekend. If you were celebrating Easter, happy Easter belatedly. Hope everything went really well for you guys this weekend. I am back to play some more Baldur's Gate. We have been working on a challenge run where we take no damage on insane difficulty. So the last time we tried this, we took a couple of hits. We had some really close calls, but we made it out relatively unscathed. We did take 2 hits at the very end against Saravok. And last time we did had a challenge aspect where I was also attacking and killing all the joinable NPCs. Since I've kind of proven that that's doable, I'm going to remove that from tonight's run. I don't need to do the whole NPC hit list, though there will be some that we do take out for power gaming purposes. We do want some of the items that they have. But I think that'll make things a little more streamlined, a little less confusing. So without any further delay, and hopefully the sound is okay. I'll ask for sound checks during the course of tonight's stream. I've tinkered with my microphone settings a little bit, so let's see if that works for tonight. All right, without any further ado, let's get into the show. So here we go, Baldur's Gate. As always, on this challenge run, we're playing as a solo half-orc cleric thief on insane difficulty, no reloads, and no mods. And we're gonna start a fresh character. And we need a roll that is higher than an 86 in order to proceed. So we'll take the first roll that we get that's higher than an 86. 86 will do. Let's see if we get anything higher than that in the next, 50 rolls. 1, 2, 3. That's some really awful rolls. It was all 75s. Can you guys see that? Sometimes you get some really good ones. 86 is going to be just fine. So we're going to dump our charisma. We don't need that. We need our intelligence to be at least 9 so that we can use wands. And then we want to max out the rest of our physical stats as such. 19 strength. 18 dex, 19 constitution, 9 int, 18 wisdom, 3 charisma. Let's go ahead and update our stat sheet so that you guys can follow along. So I will be continuously updating the stat sheet as we play, and you can see in the bottom right corner what's going on in terms of our character's level and statistics. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take points in sling and quarterstaff, maximize open locks for starters, and then we're going to put points into find traps after that. We need 1 point at least in sanctuary. We'll put 2 points in command for starters. Green skin, because we're an orc. Will be It'll be bright and yellow today. Oof, that is hideous. And we'll use our custom sound set.
Lucky, punk.
Right, that we...
Nestled at the...
imported. And let's go.
I'm on it. Zug zug. Zug zug.
So with max open locks, we can already... Nathaniel,
Your
what's up?
command, master.
Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, it was a little unfortunate. It's okay. I think we've learned from it. I think we're ready to go tonight. I think tonight's gonna be. I have a good feeling. I have a good feeling about tonight's run. How's it going? Hope you're doing all right. I hope you had a good weekend.
Zug zug.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
Alright, we raid what we can. Purchase our starting items. 12 sling bullets. Studded leather armor, because we're a thief. That's the highest we can wear without having to worry about casting. Chapter 5 in a similar run. Yeah, you started doing every quest. Yeah, I know. I need to... Baldur's Gate is a phenomenal game in that regard, where you can, you know, especially if for those of us that have been playing the game for such a long time, you just start to default into
Zug zug.
doing all the quests that you know about. And it's tricky, because some of the quests are... some of the quests can mess you up. Like, I'm thinking, for example, of... Well, so this run doesn't do Durlag's Tower. We visit Durlag's Tower for a little bit of experience, but I mean, imagine trying to do Durlag's Tower alone. I feel like I would be doing a lot of...
It's me, Emmoen.
a lot of returning to base, selling and recharging my my necklace of missiles, and just constantly lobbing fireballs in from the back, because you don't want to, you don't want to get messed up by
Sorry, child.
any crazy traps or enemies that can do a lot of damage to you. Anyway,
Zug zug.
I was thinking about it. Full inventory of Cloakwood, yeah. There's a reason that we go all out for the for some of the items that we do. The scroll case, the gem bag. Yeah. I mean, as a solo character, if you're playing as a solo character, money is usually not an issue. So then it becomes a matter of just like figuring out which items are worth keeping and which items are not worth keeping. So we're gonna grab that belt of antipode. We're gonna identify and sell that a little bit later. And then we'll head back to the south, and we're going to start off, as we always do, by visiting Shoal the Nereids map and clearing that out. That'll give us a number of levels and start to spike us forward. We got a high hedge.
Doctor. Zug zug.
You have been waylaid by enemies.
What waylaid us?
Defend yourself.
Zug zug.
Aghast. I could try and kite this for 650 XP. I'm gonna go ahead and opt to not do that.
I'm on it.
Alright, so there's our first slate of levels. Yeah, the helmet from her quest is really cool. I agree with that. Unfortunately, in a no damage run, we cannot talk to her. Now, the enhanced editions have updated it. She will not kill your player character. She'll bring you to 1 hit point and then summon the ogre. Well, we really don't want that ogre to come in. It's a lot easier to kill her and just move on. So by the way, we're now level 2/3, so let's go ahead and update that real fast.
Yeah?
We'll do Arcane's quest really quickly. That helmet is probably the best helmet outside of the Helm of Balduran. It's extremely strong, especially early on to have.
Not
But
happy I am. Yes, I am.
I'm okay with just a regular helmet. I think I don't need more than that. Matter of fact, I probably wouldn't need a helmet at all. I just need to make sure that I'm not getting hit by anything. In a no damage run, you can't even allow stuff to get in range. We're missing a lot. There we go. Slings are phenomenal weapons. If you have high strength. You need to have high strength in order for them to be impactful. They do have a lot lower attacks per round than your typical bow, so you need to really have a reason to do it. You know, aside from just, you know, metagamey, meme, whatever purposes. The reason that we're using slings are because... Oh shoot, that wolf. That messed me up. The reason that we are using a sling is because we cannot use any other missile weapons. We can't use throwing daggers. I don't even think we can pick up... I don't think we can use darts either. And so we need to be able to use something that will be able to hit from range. Most of the time we're going to have summons up front. In the early game, we don't, which is why I'm kiting so much. There we go. Let's go find our next ogre.
You will smash your face.
There we go. Should be one more ogre berserker. There you are. Got him. There should be a couple of ogrelins and a half ogre at this point. These guys are the ones with the weakest armor class. Should be pretty easy. I need to be careful not to run too close to them, obviously, but those are the easiest ones to take out in that group. Alright.
It would seem that you travelers are in need. It is lucky that I found you.
That guy gives us a potion of magic protection. We'll use it later on. Maybe we will. I don't know. Depends on how we decide to deal with Daviorn. Alright, let's go ahead and say, oh, we're level 3 as a cleric now as well. Updating our stats, and you can see that has updated.
I'm on it.
One more point in Sanctuary, 2 points in Silence, or 1 in Draw Upon Holy Might. Let's go ahead and Sanctuary Rest here at High Hedge. And we're going to travel southward towards the castle. We do have 2 items that we'd like to purchase. A null is not a significant enough amount of XP to merit removing Sanctuary for. So we could attack, and we would win, but I don't want to drop Sanctuary. I'd rather use it to get all the way to this
I'm on it.
to the merchant here.
Baby Thalantir. Why do I live in such a pissant town?
Awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and sell off all of our stuff that we picked up, but we really don't need. I keep the Wand of Magic Missiles. We do need that, and we can sell all of our potions of healing. The only cons... Yeah, level 4 cleric spells are not particularly helpful. We will use Holy Power and Defensive Harmony. Holy Power, the only reason we do is to improve our bonus to hit. And we'll do that twice. Once at the Ducal Palace and once against Sarevok. Other than that, we're not bothering with level 4 cleric spells for pretty much anything. Yeah, I have found the same thing, unfortunately. So we'll grab 1 potion of Mirrored Eyes and 1 potion case. That's all we need from here. Yep, you gotta have maxed out Find Traps. You have to have a little bit of foresight into what is coming. Absolutely.
Zug.
Are you rolling with a half orc as well, Nathaniel?
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
Not a fan of this particular waylay. Let's see which direction is the smartest to kite in. Beefy Curry updated my journal to what?
Zug.
There we go, we found the right path out. That's awesome to hear.
Your
Thanks, Ethan.
command,
I
Master.
really appreciate that.
I'm on it.
And we do need to be careful here. Where did that Gibberling go? Go to sleep.
Yeah. Look there.
There we go.
Hello there.
So we are attacking Monteron and Exar because Monteron has an Oil of Speed. If he didn't have an Oil of Speed, we would be ignoring these guys right now. Silence on both. Most important that silence hits Exar. Other than that, we're okay. And then we're going to go ahead and attack Monteron first. Put the wizard to sleep and kill it. I probably should have kited back. I didn't. That was a bit of a risk on my part. Luckily, Exar didn't hit us before he died there. What's up, Con with Strength? Welcome back to the stream, everybody. That's great to see all of you. You feel safe in full plate. Oh yeah, that's a really good point. Yep. Full plate is we do have options for armor. I'm just tending to not use them because I'm not. After a certain point, I'm not even opening myself up to damage, and you'll see that as we continue to go through. Guys, I just want to do a quick check now that I have a few of my favorite people here. I've been tinkering a little bit with my microphone settings. Go ahead and let me know how it sounds. I know it probably sounds a little bit different than what you might be used to hearing. My intent is that it is a little bit cleaner and doesn't spike as much as it has been doing before. Let me know how it sounds. Let me know if there's any, tinkering that I need to do with it. But hopefully it is better than what it was before.
Oh, there, wanderer. Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
I'm on it.
It's good. I'm glad to hear it. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's had a great start to their week. Before we leave this area, we'd like to get the Girdle of Piercing just in case we get ambushed on our way out.
Hello, pal.
Talk to that guy. There may be a wolf on our way to the ogre. Let's see if we find him. There it is. Alright. Reapply Sanctuary. And rest so that we recharge our spells. And then let's move down to this ogre. We should be able to take him out in just a couple hits. Especially if we buff our strength a little bit. Now our strength is 20. Our damage is enormous. So let's go ahead, put this guy to sleep. Well, we'll open one shot first. Alright, we hit him. Then we'll put him to sleep.
Your command. I'm
Throw
on
again. Throw again. And the ogre is dead. Alright. So this Girdle of Piercing is going to help our missile defense when we'd like to have that.
Look there.
Just in case things go south. Autopause at the end of turn works only in fights when the battle music is on. Okay, that's really good to know. However, I think if you're referring to what happened with the Saravok battle last time we did it, we were trying that while the Saravok fight was happening, and it didn't work.
Zug zug.
Or at least it didn't work the way that I assumed it would. Tonight I am going to just count it myself, and I'm gonna count to like 10 instead of 6. I don't want to take any chances. And potions of invisibility last forever. So I just need to be, yeah, exactly. I need to be a little bit more patient.
Zug zug.
Nira's down, so we can own the gem bag and sell off some of her stuff. So I'm gonna add a new couple wrinkles to our previous routing. The first of which is I need more potions of invisibility at the end, just in case I miss. If I happen to miss against Saravok a couple of times, I need to have more potions of invisibility. So, where is that? Is it this one? There it is. Okay, so now we have one potion of invisibility. We're also going to get one off of Jaheira and one off of some adventurers on the Basilisk map. And I think there's also one floating around in the map that you come out of the Nashkel mines on to. So we're going to go ahead and do a couple things that will make it easier for us to do that Saravok fight without feeling as pressured as we were before. I probably should have silenced her. Let's silence her. There we go. Alright, so he's down. 900 XP plus a couple items that we will be able to sell, which is really helpful. Now our lore is suffering as compared to normal because we only rolled an 86. We're suffering that intelligence penalty. If you only have 9 intelligence, you lose 10 lore. So that's why our lore is a little bit lower than normal, which is why we can't identify some of the things that we've got, but it's okay. We'll be able to take them to temples and identify them that way.
I'm on it.
Shame we lost some of those where we got like 92. You'd have an intelligence bonus to lore instead of a penalty. But it's all good. Talk to Marl really quickly. We're gonna get 900 experience for remembering 11331.
Are you talking to me?
There you go. We went ahead and leveled up our thief section, so we are now, remember, we're maximizing find traps, so that's important. Since we do not have a way to mitigate traps with like stone skin or whatever, Gum, yeah, how's it going? Yeah, we're back at it. We've just started, in fact, and we're running around in chapter 1 collecting some of the early game stuff that we need. How are you doing? Hope you had a good weekend. By the way, guys, we removed the kill all the NPCs thing for today. It was fun, and I had a really good time doing the hit list. But I think we've proven that it is certainly doable, and I don't feel like I need to do that every single time.
Decent folk nowadays.
And of course, we are taking out some of the NPCs that have useful stuff. So Montaron we killed, Nero we killed, Imo we killed, and Jahira is the last one that we need to take out. Alright, so we got all 3 of our carrying cases. We gained a couple of reputation points. And I think we're ready to start heading north, although I am going to add another little wrinkle. I'm gonna go to Terron's smithy and buy the Sling +1 right now.
Kiss me, blarmy. What you wish done?
The Sling +1 is worth, or you can buy it for 150 gold. Look at this. That's nothing. We have 150 gold. So we buy that, and now we're gonna gain extra damage and bonus to hit, which is really nice, especially early on. And we can ditch our old sling, and we can continue to use old bullets. In fact, I'll buy some more bullets.
I can make whatever you wish for a wee little bit more than me competition.
Gum, yeah. So we actually tried that at the end of last stream, and it didn't seem to work the same way that we thought it would. I can turn it back on now just to see like what it would do. Let's see, auto pause, end of round, and we can see what happens. I think my solution is going to be, if this doesn't work the way that I think it does, which it really didn't. I'm going to just like count to 10 instead. That way we really make sure that the round is 100% over before stabbing and casting invisibility. So that's going to be my solution. We did try it, like I said, but it didn't quite work the way I thought it would. Thank you for thanks for the thoughts. I really appreciate the theory crafting that you guys bring. That's really good to see all of you. I'm really appreciative of you guys tuning in to watch me do the same the same run after I failed it a couple times. So we're gonna do the hobgoblin thing really quickly, and then we will turn back to fight against. Oh, I don't actually need to. Resting is free here. Tonight's the night. This is the run. Of course, unless it's not the run, in which case, you know. What the heck just happened? I should not have auto casting on. It's a bad idea. Auto attacking, I'm 100% okay with. Auto casting, I'm much less okay with. I've already started theory craft. So actually, okay, let's talk about what I've been thinking about in terms of Baldur's Gate. I've been theory crafting the classes that I think are capable of doing a no damage run. I think anything that is thief can definitely do it, because you need to avoid physical traps. That's the only thing that I can think of that is potentially tricky in terms of no damage. So you either need to have a thief that can just disarm the traps straight up, or you need to have anything that can do arcane casting. So any mage, any bard should be able to do it. No sweat. Any other class, I don't see a way that you can avoid the physical damage traps in the Nashkel mine specifically. Mage familiar is not a good tank. Oh no. A gnome thief mage? Yeah, a thief mage could definitely do it. In fact, a mage thief would be probably the easiest, or one of the easiest classes to do it. Cleric thief is also pretty strong for that. And we may, depending on how this run goes, we may either take this to Baldur's Gate 2, or and start working on no damage Baldur's Gate 2, which would be crazy. Or we can do some of the other classes that I am certain are capable of no damage in Baldur's Gate 1. But let's focus on tonight, obviously, and then we'll see what happens after that. Oh, come on, how did you miss that? There we go. Stuff that's asleep, a lot easier to kill. Nice shot. Nice shot. Okay, cool. And we'll open the way north, but we're not going to go north. We're going to return south. Finish off Joyous Flame Dance Ring quest. Kill Tranzig, kill Jaheira, and then identify our items. Yeah, should be okay. 100% companion quests run where I voice act all. I don't know if I've got everybody memorized yet, or if you mean I would just read it in people's voices. Some of the characters' voices are probably going to be a little bit difficult for me, but we could definitely do that sometime. I have not. I'll be honest. I have not played these games with companions in years. I've been doing solo runs for at least the last 3 or 4 years. As when I play Baldur's Gate and Baldur's Gate 2, I tend to not pick up companions. I will help you. Yes.
I'm on it.
All right, so we got 400 XP, but more importantly, we got our reputation point, which will help us in buying stuff later. Let's go ahead and silence Tranzig from off screen. There, or sorry, Tarnish. I said Tranzig twice, didn't I? Oh well.
Your command,
and we'll
master. Do you feel lucky, punk? Yeah? Zug.
Do I have a YouTube with the past runs? Strafe, hi. Welcome to the stream, first off. And second of all, no, I don't. I haven't uploaded stuff to my YouTube in many, many years. What you could do is... there are things in the archives on my Twitch channel. I have highlighted a number of past runs, especially the solo sorcerer that completed a no reload challenge. That one is certainly on my channel, floating around. I think I highlighted it, and then you can see some of the past runs that we have succeeded and failed otherwise. I can start uploading things to YouTube. I'm not sure how I feel about that. The last time I did upload anything to YouTube was about 6 or 7 years ago when I was playing Dota 2, and you know, highlights are cool. I think Baldur's Gate, I'd need to change a little bit of my my broadcasting style in order to suit video on demand format instead of live streaming. But yeah, we could start uploading stuff to YouTube depending on how people feel about it. Let's talk to that guy. Okay, we need to silence Jaheira and Khalid so that we can take out Jaheira. Specifically is the one we're aiming for here. Baldur's Gate, all about companions, banters, romance, item management. Yeah, item management first in my case. But yeah, companions, banters, absolutely are great. Baldur's Gate 2 does that a lot better than Baldur's Gate 1 does. We'll be 100% certain about that. Okay, let's pick our target here. We need Jaheira. Actually, we can aim for Khalid first, and then we can go after Jaheira. Okay, we got Khalid in one hit. Jaheira doesn't have enough hit points to survive. And there she goes. We needed that potion of invisibility. That's the only reason we did that. I feel bad. I don't feel that bad.
I'm on it. Zug.
Let's do something fun. Let's take the pantaloons. I'm confident. This is the run. We're taking the pantaloons.
I'm on it.
Should we kill Dorn just for existing?
Your command,
Let's kill him for
master.
existing.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
That sword's worth like 250 gold, so
You are here in Garl Glitter Gold sight.
we'd like to identify a couple of our items. There we go.
I'm on it.
Resting is free, friendly arm in. Oh yeah, no, we definitely don't talk to him. That would be crazy. Because they ambush you as you go down to the Nashkel mine, and if you forget that it's coming, yeah, those guys can suck. I tend to either not engage with him at all or kill him straight up. If you don't talk to him, nothing happens, but... Alright, let's
Look there.
hope for no bandit. Cool, no bandit. Exactly, yeah, there's 2 archers, that's the problem. You just want to avoid ranged ambushes at all, if you possibly can.
Do you feel lucky, punk?
Do these quests out of order.
Yeah, Zug Zug.
Get him. Throw a rock.
Lord Hook.
He's trying to escape. So there was the round end on auto pause. Okay, I can roll with this.
Zug Zug.
I think this might actually work. Maybe we haven't been getting the auto pause because we've been killing stuff so quickly. All right, Sanctuary.
I'm on it.
We're gonna take a quick jaunt through an Ankeg cave, grab some items, and then get the heck out of here. Ankegs will end a no damage run easily if they were to see us. However, Sanctuary prevents that from happening. Guess I better put all this stuff into their respective bags. Wow, we can't identify anything. Our lore is so low. Alright. Make our way back out. So we're gonna have to go back and identify a bunch of things before we proceed to Ulgath's beard. We need to have enough money in order to buy 3 items if possible. 2 is okay.
Zug Zug.
And we can go back and get the staff later, but we definitely need to have 2 items. Alright,
Please,
Sanctuary lasts
will
long
no
enough for
one
us to
help
talk
me?
to the farmer here. We'll return his son.
Hard going with...
Sorry about that, man. Alright, we get a proficiency point. We'll put that in 2-handed weapon style so we have a better chance of critical hitting with our quarterstaff. Again, we're only using our quarterstaff in 1 spot. Alright, we'll go ahead and put another point in Sanctuary so that we can run around a little bit easier. We'll also put a point in Draw Upon Holy Might for extra time hitting stuff. And as we've leveled up, we'll update the character sheet at the bottom of your screen. And let's roll to the top of this map and get the heck out of here. I don't want to ever see Ankegs again. Oh wait, no, we're gonna see one on the next map. Of course, we're never gonna fight against any of them here. We could, of course, if we came back once we had skeleton warriors, we could come back here and clear this entire area out, but I mean, why? Ankegs are worth 975 experience. By that point, we will have better things to farm.
I'm on it.
Resting's free on this map as well, as far as I know. I don't think I've ever been ambushed on this map. So we collected that bell, or that bowl a little bit earlier. That is going to allow us to return this quest to Tenya.
Stop! You are trespassing on my landhold!
Before she sends us to get it. If you did that quest all in the correct order, you would have to go back and forth, I think, 3 times. Alright, we're kind of in a weird position right now because we did need to identify stuff, but I forgot to do that. So we're gonna just go straight to Algoth's Beard. The most important thing, of course, is to get the Cloak of Blurring. Can't remember what it's called exactly.
Morgan would speak at you, so listen up a moment or two.
Other than that, we could be okay,
Whiskey?
money-wise, but we need the defensive items first and foremost. So let's go ahead and identify, or sorry, sell off some of that stuff. Evermemory is worth 9,000 gold, so we're doing okay in terms of cash. Of course, we can sell off all of our potions of healing because we don't need those, and we can sell off any scrolls because we're not mages. It's a shame we can't identify this stuff and sell it. I think we would have been able to buy all 3 of the items we needed. The items that we do need are, of course, a Wand of the Heavens, yep, and a Cloak of Displacement, cool, and the All Staff would be nice to have, but we're not able to get it at this point. No big deal. A 4th item that we could get is this Greenstone Amulet. However, we only need to be defended against Charm in 1 spot, and we already have our Potion of Clarity for that, so I don't need the Greenstone Amulet. Go ahead and equip that Wand of the Heavens. We're going to be using that liberally. Our missile defense is now pretty stinking good with the Girdle of Piercing and the Cloak of Displacement. That's what it's called. You can see our missile defense modifier is at -9. Basically means that any ranged ambush that hits us is going to need to land a critical hit in order for us to take damage. So there is a chance that we get hit, but it's not that big a chance, and we're gonna just kind of roll the dice on that. Next thing to do is to continue into chapter 2. So
I'm on it.
So we're able to head down to the map south of High Hedge. We're not going to fight against anything here. We're just going to go directly to the west. On the west side, we can get access to the lighthouse, which we're not going to do yet, and we can go to Brage's map.
You have been waylaid by enemies and
Looktar.
Bunches of arts. High Hedge, you bought the oh yeah, that is a really helpful item. Good call. That may be something we look into. Well, I don't know, because as a mage, we basically go directly and get invisibility as soon as we can, and then we travel invisibly. It basically makes it so that any ambush that we run into, we are always invisible.
Greetings, playthings.
So that could be helpful if we were playing a class that may need help against it, but I think for now we should be okay. But that is a really good thing to keep in mind.
Greetings, playthings. Thou hast found me
Looktar.
when I alone could.
And we have successfully made it to chapter 2.
With your hurried flight,
I'm on it.
for the glory of Am!
Ring of Protection +1 and +2 is better. I can't remember the exact stats of that claw.
You have returned, and so soon!
But yeah, it could be a really good thing. Typically, I'm okay with just having armor class and a shield, and you know, the anti-missile weapon stuff. But yeah, no, it's a good one. Honestly, by the time I get the Ring of Protection +2, I put it on, but it doesn't really matter that much. I don't need it at that point. I'm already running around at warp speed. -2 Constitution, saves and missiles. Yeah, the -2 Constitution doesn't matter in a no-hit run.
I'm on
Exactly. We're gonna buy a couple items and then we're gonna continue directly into the Nashkel Mines after we go to the Carnival and buy a couple things.
Hey,
Hey, yeah. All right, let's go ahead and buy this, or grab this pearl. Where is it? There we go. Pearl and Ankeg plate, we'll be able to sell off both of those things. We're gonna go directly to the carnival.
I'm on it.
The only things that we need left are a protection from petrification scroll, which we actually don't need to buy that anymore because I bought a potion of Maradize already.
Are absolutely dreadful.
Oh, I don't want to go into that one, that's for sure. But more importantly, we want to buy the necklace of missiles.
I've got the best prices this side of Cormyr.
And of course, we can sell off any of these items that we've picked up that we don't need. Cursed Berserking Ring, Flail +1, darts, which we can't use because we are a cleric. The one gift lost, we're going to be selling and recharging this guy a couple of times. I can buy this protection from petrification. Sure, why not? Just in case. I have one potion of Maradize. If that happens to run out, then, you know, it'll be nice to have a backup.
This way, good sir. Over here.
Zug zug.
I've got the best prices this side of Cormyr.
This guy can identify, which means he can purchase as well. Awesome. How are we doing on bullets? We're doing great on bullets. Okay, cool. So we are now equipped to go south to the mines. Let's rest here.
I'm on it.
And of course, we can only run at this speed for now. We will do our best to get the boots of speed as quickly as we can, and then we'll do the rest of the tome gathering. That's the reason we haven't gone to get the Constitution tome or anything like that. Yeah, we don't need the Wand of Frost. As a cleric, we are only able to use Wand of the Heavens, Wand of Fear, Wand of Sleep, and Wand of Missiles. The Wand of Frost is a mage-only item. I could go and grab it, but I don't need the money.
So you
But
want
yeah,
to take
it's
a look
definitely
at
on this map.
mine, do you?
Stand away, citizen.
Loktar.
Oh, I'm so...
No enemies on level 1 of the mine, so we are going to ignore all of these guys, and then we'll cast Sanctuary, so that it'll last as long as it can.
I think I'm coughing up
Chapter 2 is
blood.
extremely straightforward for this class. All we have to do is Sanctuary through levels 2 and 3. And we have a special surprise for Mulahay. Is Mulahay a half-orc? Is he the only half-orc that we come up against? Or is he just like a really gruff-sounding human? Because half-orcs didn't exist in the original Baldur's Gate, so he's probably not.
Zug zug.
We can pick up items and detect traps and disarm them while sanctuaried. Picking up items is a thing that invisible characters cannot do. Go ahead and reapply Sanctuary. sanctuary here. And we need to detect these. These traps are the limiters for a no damage run. If you can find a way to deal with these, then I am of the opinion that you should be able to do a no damage run. But you have to be able to get around those traps. If you can't, then no damage is not possible. I think you can do the rest of the game without having to encounter physical traps of any kind.
Your command, Master.
This kobold is preventing me from resting, so I'm gonna just continue on.
I'm on it.
Detect 2, detect 3.
I'm on
Rest, maybe? Alright, it worked. Whoa, 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 I gotta be careful. I do not want to get hit by a kobold of all things, but, you know, any critical hit can, it won't do the double damage, it won't do the critical hit damage, but it'll still connect, so we don't want to give them that opportunity. Alright, let's scout out our... Okay, so we need to hit these 4 guys. So open a fire on that spot. 4 kobolds down. We're gonna silence Mullahay. There it is, and then we're gonna Wand of the Heavens him to death. If he can't talk, then he can't initiate dialogue, then he won't fight you. That Ring of Sune will give us a couple of extra spells. Well, one extra spell per level for our cleric. Collect all the rest of this stuff. We can sell it later on. The only reason I need money at this point is to basically recharge the Wand of the Heavens and the Necklace of Missiles. Other than that, I'm okay.
It is certain that the death of Mullahay will relieve the fears of the terror.
Alright, we are now in chapter 3.
Remain uneasy.
Zug zug.
Huh, thanks for looking it up, Nathaniel. Yeah, half orc then, huh? What? How'd you get in here?
Yeah?
That doesn't sound any different than this character.
Lord, I'm on it. I'm on it.
Alright, so now we need to find that potion of invisibility. I cannot remember which one it's in. I believe it is with the Revenant. I'd like to rest, if possible. We keep getting interrupted by dogs. Look at all these dogs. Alright, there we go. Successfully rested. In the original, he was human. Okay, so we did have it right. So he sounded like a half-orc the whole time. But then once half-orcs were introduced, the Enhanced Edition retconned him. Nice. That's fun. I feel like I'm lost. Where am I? Did I go too far? Oh no, I did go far enough. Okay. I think it's in here. Let's check.
Look there.
Yes, awesome. Alright, we can raid the rest of this too, but honestly, this potion of invisibility is the only reason we came anywhere near this guy. We're not fighting him. We are out of here. Any places where we can get our hands on potions of invisibility are critical for our Saravok fight. All right, let's return to Nashkel. We don't even, I was thinking about this the other day. We don't even need to return to Nashkel. We could go straight to Baragost and not suffer any penalties. I go to Nashkel just because it feels like killing Nimble is the thing to do, but we don't necessarily need to do that. Are these guys ranged? Add Archer. Don't hit me. No crits. Good job.
Zug zug.
So my armor class saved the day there. Oh yeah, there is reputation to be gained for coming to Nashville. That's why we do it. Forgot about that. Reputation and experience here.
Hello there.
I'm on it.
Still have a couple casts of silence, so that's good. We'll be able to use those on Nimble. I'm not going in to talk to what's her face, Nayura. I don't even need to deal with her. She's worth like 650 XP, and at this point, let's see, we're at 8,600. I think we're close enough that we should be okay on the XP front.
Stand away, citizen.
We had 1,000 from that. Yeah. We have enough XP to get to level 5 right now for cleric, and that's our critical level. Once we get level 5, that means we get skeleton warriors, and once we get skeleton warriors, the game gets way easier. Let's check and see. Nimble is silenced. That is important. And then we're gonna just flame strike him. Boom. Where is he going? Get out. Don't ever talk to me or my family ever again. We'll go ahead and put on the boots of avoidance as well. Until we get the boots of speed, the boots of avoidance will serve us to further increase our missile defense. Our missile defense modifier is now at -14.
Welcome to my humble establishment.
It guarantees that a critical hit is necessary from basically anything that could potentially attack us. Looks like we are good to go. And we can move forward. Again, I'm not talking to Nayura. She messed up our previous run maybe last week, a week ago. We went in there, and I don't need to talk to her. So if I don't, then...
You have been waylaid by enemies.
More dogs, huh? This one, I think the easiest way to go is directly to the left. Please don't hit me. Good dogs. Of course, that becomes way easier once you get access to the boots of speed. Alright, we'll go to Feldeposts. Have to deal with actual Transig now, not fake Transig like I was misspeaking earlier.
Power.
Fat Lover 69. Thanks for the follow. Hope you're enjoying your time here. I don't need to deal with Transig yet. I just realized. The easier way to do this is to have skeleton warriors first. Transig is pretty good with saving throws, so silencing him takes a while. I could be patient and just keep casting silence on him until it connects, and once it does, then do the flame strike thing, but I'm good. I'm good with getting skeleton warriors now. Alright. We'll come back to this map in a little bit. We will actually work on the basilisks because we do want a potion of invisibility. So we'll come and clear out this map in just a little bit. But we need to have our army first. Still have at least one casting of Sanctuary. That's important. We'll use it here, actually. Okay.
Zug zug.
Now we can go. Oh, I've been shorting myself a couple spells because I forgot about... Warcraft 2 sounds. Yeah, we made a half orc, so I figured
Your command, master.
I figured the Warcraft 2 orc sound set that I found on Sorcerer's Place would be pretty applicable here.
Loktar.
Thanks for popping in, Fat Lover. I hope you're having a good evening so far. Welcome into the stream.
You said something?
This guy does not have anything that we need at this point. So, because experience gets split two ways between our cleric and our thief, we need 4,000 times 2, so 8,000 experience in order to get to cleric level 5. Fortunately, thanks, Nathaniel. Hope you enjoy the rest of your night. Sleep well, and we'll see you soon. So as I was saying, I need 8,000 experience. Fortunately, each battle horror on the other side of this archway is worth 4,000 experience, which will get us exactly the amount of XP that we need. And there it is. So we level up both our thief and our cleric aspects. Let's show the results. As you can see, level 2 pre-spells, level 3 pre-spells. So now we immediately get, because of our wisdom bonus and our Ring of Suna, we get 3 castings of Animate Dead, so that's going to be our skeleton army. And then we can do some other stuff, like we already have 1 point and hold person. Okay, so I can start giving myself some of the buffs that I'll be using later, like aid. And we are now level 5. Level 5. Let's go ahead and mark that on our character sheet, scrolling in the bottom right of your screen. And while we're here, now that we have this army, the Animate Deads, we can go ahead and clear out any basilisks that are in the vicinity. So for example, the basilisks on the map prior that we ignored, we will come back and be able to clear out that entire map. Likewise, the basilisks that are on top of Durlag's tower we'll be able to take out as well. Sanctuary, run past that guy. Don't need to deal with him. Go ahead and try and rest. Anything that interrupts our sleep will disappear after we successfully rest. After we successfully rest. There we go. So those units will not be on this map when we come back.
Loktar. Loktar. Loktar.
So I mentioned earlier that there was one place where we needed to be protected from charm, which is the reason we were holding on to this potion of clarity. This is that time. This altar here is unpickable, or sorry, you can detect the trap, you cannot disarm it. And when you do it, it does a dire charm. If the dire charm hits you and you're a solo character, it's run over for you. We even saved versus spell, which is cool, but we don't want to take any risk at all. That's a Tome of Wisdom. We'll identify that later and actually use it to increase our stats. But we do need to have that tome. Again, we're not attacking anything here, but we will go ahead and disarm this trap. This is a chromatic orb trap, which we can go ahead and walk right past. Alright, we successfully rest here. Now we want to go outside, but in order to do that, there is a lesser basilisk waiting outside, so we're going to sanctuary past that as well. Pardon me, coming through. Let's go ahead and knock out this knoll.
Your command, Master. Baldur. Yeah.
Gnolls do not have a high enough hit points to be granted a saving throw, so you can always knock them unconscious with command. That'll take them out for 1 round, and 1 round was enough for what we needed. Now, our skeleton warrior is going to tank this lesser basilisk's paralyzing throws, or paralyzing gaze for us. Skeleton warriors are immune to a lot of things. Paralysis is one of them. Which means that any basilisks that we come across the rest of the game are basically free bags of experience. That one, for example, is a 1400 experience flesh thing. Similarly, there are 3 greater basilisks on top of the roof of Durlag's tower. They're worth 7,000 experience each, so that means that we're about to gain 21,000 experience for free. We'll go ahead and bless all of us. Bless up, everybody. No worries. I'll increase my damage as well by casting Draw Upon Holy Might. No big deal. So I'm just supporting with sling bullets from the back line. I'll go ahead and aid on myself as well.
Your command, man. I'm on it.
So the auto pause is being really weird because the round is ending for many characters all at the same time.
Lord Duke, your command, Master.
So as long as the skeleton warriors are up front, then we're good to go.
Zug zug.
Yeah, see that round ending for a bunch of us. That basilisk's trying to run away. You see this? Alright, I'll support with Wand of the Heavens from the back line.
Your command, Master. I'm on it. Yeah, Zug Lord, Zug Zug.
I'll go ahead and detect this trap. There it is. A little extra cash. Never hurt anybody. It's a scimitar +2 and some acid arrows.
Your command, Master. Yeah, Zug Zug. Lord Duke.
Alright, cool. So we killed all of the basilisks and we gained 7,000 experience times 3. So we already leveled up our thief again. So we now have maximum values in find traps and open locks both. Awesome. And we're all of a sudden super close to leveling up as a cleric, which we will do in just a little bit when we return to the basilisk map. go ahead and mark on our character sheet. We are now a level 6 thief. And once we get the, once we clear out the Basilisk map, we will beeline straight for chapter 5. We're in chapter 3 at the moment, but we will be in chapter 5 relatively quickly. And chapter 4, which is the Daviorn encounter and the Cloakwood mines, the only real thing that we need to stop for there is to acquire the Boots of Speed. And once we get those, we'll be able to run around the rest of Baldur's Gate, both the city and the other maps, a little bit faster and collect some of those remaining stat tomes that we haven't got yet. All right, and we're gonna return to the Basilisk map as promised. We got waylaid by, what did we get waylaid by? Wolves? All right, well, sorry, dire wolves. This isn't Game of Thrones, and we're back to this map. Okay, so we're gonna bring in our summons. Skeleton warriors last for 8 hours each. They are also pretty handy. Even at the first level, the first casting level, they're really good as a summon. Probably some of the best summons in the game. Especially at this level, I can't think of any in Baldur's Gate 1 that are better than what we got here.
Yeah, Loktar. Lord Hook.
And again, as long as they're on the front line, then we are good to go.
Lord Loktar.
I'll go ahead and try and make this a little bit faster by...
Yeah, Sunzug.
Firing off Wand of the Heaven charges. There's a Greater Basilisk worth 3,500 experience for each of our character classes.
Lord Sunzug. I'm on it.
What else we got?
Yeah. Lord Loktar.
Cool.
Your command, Sunzug. Yeah.
Let's go ahead and level up our cleric there. We got another level 3 spell, which of course is going to go directly into Animate Dead.
Lord Loktar.
And while all that madness is happening, let's go ahead and update. We are now a level 6 cleric, a level 6 thief.
Your command, Master. Yeah, I'm on it. Lord Hook. Your command, Master.
Go ahead and rest right here.
Loktar.
Oh, this auto pause is actually kind of frustrating right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the auto pause at round end while I have Skeleton Warriors active. I'll only do it for when I'm alone. It'll make things a little less crazy for me. Okay, cool. So now I have 4 Skeleton Warriors. Let's bring them into the universe. And we're going through the middle of the map because there is a potion of invisibility on this adventuring party, and I'd like to have it. And then we'll continue north and fight against Mutamen and a couple more basilisks. Plenty of XP to be gained on this map.
Lord Hook, Sunzug.
Besides
your command, yeah, Loktar.
What we've already taken care of.
Lord Hook.
your command, Master. Yeah? Lord Duke. Your command, Master. Baldur.
So we won that fight, no sweat. Let's go ahead and put away some of our items so that we can pick up everything else that was dropped. There's that potion of invisibility, specifically that we came here to get. We already are in possession of 4 of them. That's a huge deal. We're going to be getting 3 extras, I believe, before the game is over.
Yeah, Lord Duke.
So having 7 potions of invisibility is a lot better than having 3 and needing to rely on that for our end game. Just trying to rest so I can gain my army back. I'm okay with the skeleton warriors dying. I just need I need there to not be combat so I can rest. Wow, the Flind won. Congratulations, Flind. And it has now vanished forever. It thinks it won. It didn't know that I was sitting in Sanctuary right next to it. So I'll bring in 4 more skeletons, and then I'll clear out the rest of the map. And I think by the way, that once we clear chapter 3, that will be a perfect time for a break, so we'll take a break right after we finish chapter 3 in the bandit camp.
Yeah?
I'm gonna sanctuary myself at the moment because I don't remember where the basilisks are specifically, so let's just... While we seek them out, it's best to have my skeleton warriors be the only thing that basilisks can see. Just in case I path in front of them. Where are these things? I believe Lintworm... Hi, Lintworm, by the way. We are on run number... Does it show? I believe it shows on the right-hand side there. Yeah, this is attempt number 6 at no damage with this cleric.
Your command, Zug.
Welcome on in. Hope you're having a good evening so far. Yeah, so I was doing no reload runs, solo no reload runs on insane difficulty, and I started theory crafting about ways that a no damage run would be possible. And
your command, Master.
I'm 100% certain that it is. I'm gonna go ahead and cast a silence down in here. I don't want Mutamin to talk to us. I want to kill him. He saved versus spell. We'll go ahead and toss another silence in. It didn't hit. Okay. That's okay.
Yeah?
I have a solution for him. Hello.
Lord Duke.
Just help him with Wand of the Heavens. Do I have a plan for archer waylays? Yes, the plan has been wear a shield and wear the Cloak of Displacement, the Girdle of Piercing, and the Boots of Avoidance all at the same time. My missile defense modifier is -14. Basically, if we see archers, they're gonna have to crit, otherwise they're not getting through. And sometimes they will, and we're willing to take that risk. Soon we're going to have the Boots of Speed, and we're not going to be able to get waylaid by pretty much anything.
Your command, Master. Yeah, Loktar.
I'm relatively confident.
Your command, Zug Zug.
The closest thing that we've come to having a problem with waylays has been a basilisk waylay. We got waylaid by a basilisk, and we had a very close call the other night. Managed to cast protection from petrification on myself just in time. But otherwise, we are doing just fine in terms of handling
Your command,
those kinds of pratfalls.
Yeah, I'm on it.
There should be one more basilisk floating around on the map. Let's find it. There you are.
Lord Zug Zug.
How are we doing on XP? Wow, we are so close to leveling up our thief again.
Lord, I'm on it.
Alright, so we've cleared all the basilisks out of this map. We got the potion of invisibility that we really wanted for the Sarabok fight. And one last thing to kill. Well, two last things to kill, I suppose, since this mole decided to show up for some reason.
Yeah,
We'll mob him really quickly, and then we're gonna murder Korax. I know he's supposed to be our friend, but I don't know. Whoa, 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 hold on a second. Whose weapon broke? Wow, my skeleton warriors have been running around with broken weapons. That's incredible.
I'm on it.
Alright, well, 175 XP, that's not that much, actually. Alright, cool, so we successfully did everything that we wanted to do here. Let's go ahead and make our way back to Baragost as fast as we can.
Alright. Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
Talk to Elminster there, whatever.
I'm on it.
Okay, well, if nobody's here, might as well go ahead and steal the, Bastard Sword +1. Why not? I do need someone to identify all this stuff. Let's go to the, temple next door.
Zug Zug. Loktar.
Traveling between Baragost and the temple should be free, as far as I know. I don't think I've ever been waylaid in between those two. The traveling time is 0 hours, so the idea there is that they're right next to one another.
Loktar.
Welcome. The traveling adventurer is never.
Alright, let's go ahead and identify all of this stuff. So the priest here, and the one in the Friendly Arm Inn, and the Lantier in High Hedge can identify anything. Including these Tomes of Understanding, which is really nice. We do want to have that Tome of Wisdom already. Our Wisdom has increased by 1 permanently. Let's go ahead and mark it down on our stat sheet. Our Wisdom is now 19. And that's really useful as a Cleric Thief. Specifically our Cleric piece, we can gain another casting of a level 1 spell with that increased invisibility. We will go ahead and do, yeah, sure, one more, Doom is okay. That doesn't really matter.
Lord Loktar. Loktar.
We're gonna go ahead and rest here so that we can sell off some of our stuff in Baragost. Alright, let's go. And the reason I'm selling things at the moment is because I would like to recharge
Zug Zug.
my Wand of the Heavens and my Necklace of Missiles before I continue further.
Zug zug.
Let's see, I also need to refill... okay. Need to refill on bullets.
Whatever you wish for a wee little bit more than me competition.
Alright, and we're gonna sell our stuff. Morning Star, Rashad's Talon, Acid Arrow, Golden Girdle. I mean, we're never getting in range of anything. And then all of these weapons can go as well. Sell these diamonds. We already have enough money now to be able to buy back our rechargeable items. Dump these slings. And then we will go to High Hedge to recharge our stuff.
Zug zug.
But before we do that, we will need to go and meet our friend Tranzig, who has a gift for us.
Your command, Lord Duke.
Gotta get the map to the bandit camp so that we know where we're supposed to be going. Wow, we are extremely close to leveling up already. That would be, once we hit level 7 as a cleric, that will be our max level as a cleric, and level 8, I believe, is the maximum our thief can attain in Baldur's Gate 1 as a multi-class. The experience point cap is 161,000. But experience gets split 2 ways, so 80,500 is the maximum amount of experience per class. So normally I'd try here to silence Tranzig, but I don't need to do that because I can instead summon a skeleton. And then any spells that he does cast will be directed at that skeleton, not at me.
Your command, Master.
Of course, I can always just cast, I can still continue to use my Wand of the Heavens on his head, so not a big deal there. We're gonna go ahead and start putting points into Detect Illusions.
I'm on it.
That's not going to be useful now, but it will be useful in Baldur's Gate 2. Should we take this character there?
Zug zug.
We leveled up, so we're a level 6/7 now. Just a couple more things we have to do, and then we will be going to the end of Chapter 3. So we're going to travel to High Hedge here.
Zug zug.
It's not that I can't fight against the enemies that we're about to pass by. It's just that I'm feeling a little lazy. And I'm just going to Sanctuary run past them because I think they're worth 15 experience each. One of them has a quest item, but that quest is for an experience value that we definitely don't need anymore. I think 500 XP is what you would get for returning Purdue's short sword, which, I mean, honestly, at this point, why even bother? As a solo character, we gain so much experience from other sources, we hardly need it.
Why do I live in such a pissant town?
Alright, so we can sell off that Wand of Fire as well. We can sell any potions that we are not going to be using. Potion of Freedom, absolutely not. Any potions of healing, of course, we do not need. Potions of Explosions, Oils of Fiery Burning, we can hold on to those. They could be useful later on. And then all these scrolls are for mages, and we are not mage. So off they go. All right, cool. And the main reason that we were here, of course, is to sell and rebuy these 2 items. Our reputation is sitting at 16, which means we're starting to get a little bit of a discount. The main item that we need to recharge at the moment is this 1 gift lost, so we can go ahead and do that. Now let's see how much the Wand of the Heavens is to buy back. 20,250, and we only have, yeah, we don't have enough money to do that anymore. Let's go ahead and get that money. Potions of absorption, we don't need either of these. Let's go ahead and sell those. And Potion of Meredize, do we still need it? I'll hold on to it just in case we get waylaid. What else do I have that can be sold? Quarterstaff, no. Any of these things? Oh, this Wand of Magic Missiles? Sure, yeah, I don't need that anymore. Alright, so that sells, and we will be able to buy back that Wand of the Heavens, and we have 330 gold left over. 100 charges of Wand of the Heavens is way more than we'll ever need, but that's cool that we don't ever have to recharge that anymore. And we're gonna Sanctuary on out of here. Sometimes there's a skeleton that's waiting for us here, and that skeleton can use a ranged attack, so that is why we are sanctuaried. Go ahead and rest, and then travel to the area north of Friendly Arm.
You have been waylaid by enemies.
Waylaid by dogs again.
Zug zug.
South is safe. Sanctuary one more time. Pass Ajantis. We're also going to pass some Ankegs and Bandits, so these guys could have been potentially threatening to us. Even with our really, really high missile defense modifier, it's better to just not even risk it. So we bail on that. Traveling east of the the Ankeg map does give us access to the bandit camp. Otherwise, you would have to go to Larswood or Peldvale to do it. And we don't need to do that, so we're here. Go ahead and rest successfully on the bandit camp. Recast Sanctuary. And it's time to do a smash and grab on that bandit tent. We're not actually going to fight the encounter here. There's no need to put ourselves at risk. We could do it. We have 4 skeleton warriors, and they'd be able to tank for us. But honestly, we're good. In terms of XP and all that stuff. So if we did want to clear this out, it would take a while. We'd basically just summon 4 skeletons, clear out as many bandits as we could, and then rest and repeat. But we don't need to do that. Okay, so this fight, if we wanted to fight it, let's just talk about it really quickly since I'm not going to do it. The only way that this fight gets started is if Raymond talks to you. The other guys will not start the fight. So if you cast Silence on Raymond, you can go ahead and knock out the rest of these guys before... I mean, yeah, obviously things will go hostile if you start attacking them. But silencing... Can you ever get waylaid? You mean interrupted sleeping? I'm not sure, which is why I rest while sanctuaried. If you rest while sanctuaried, then they'll show up, but you'll still be sanctuaried and you can move and then rest again. Anyway, Raymond is the only guy that will attack, or he'll initiate the dialogue. So if I am off up here, I'm out of vision. Even if I wasn't sanctuaried, which I am, if I were invisible, I could still loot this chest and then leave. If I were invisible again, so if I broke invisibility, if I were a mage, for example, I broke invisibility by opening this chest, then I could recast invisibility and leave if Raymond can't see me, and nothing, like, you don't have to fight any of these guys. Now, there is a lot of benefit to fighting them, especially this guy, Hacked. He has the best longbow in the game. So if you did need a longbow, this is where you'd get it from. The rest of these guys are kind of whatever. Anyway, like I said, we are sanctuaried, so we're fine. We don't even need to bother worrying about any of this stuff. I'll even reapply sanctuary. So with Sanctuary on, you can open chests and loot items and do all that stuff without having to worry about
and Tazok have proven to be nothing.
Your Sanctuary going away. So you can see our Sanctuary stays on, and we leave the tent. All we have to do to complete the chapter is grab these couple of letters. These are Gauntlets of Weapons Expertise. You can see if we don't have them equipped, our to hit is 14, and we get a +1 bonus for that, and our damage, you can see, goes up by 2. So that's the stats that gives us. +1 to hit, +2 to damage. We'd be able to identify them later, but since I already know what they are, it's all good. Okay, so chapter 3 is in the books. We are now at the start of chapter 4. I'm going to return to the Friendly Arm Inn, and we are going to take a quick break here. I will be back in about 5 minutes or so, and I really hope you guys don't mind. I'm going to also just run one quick ad break at this point, and then we'll be back really shortly and continue chapters 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh man, we've made a lot of progress already today. So thanks for watching. Hope you'll stick around, and we'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Let's go ahead and resume where we left off. Lintworm, thanks so much for following the channel. Hope you're enjoying so far. Hope you stick around for the rest of the run. Okay, so let's assess what has happened so far. We have completed chapters 1, 2, and 3. We are already extremely high level since we're a solo character, and we've completed part of our challenge by getting 1 of the 8 stat increasing tomes that exist in Baldur's Gate 1. Oh, I need to unmute. No, I don't need to unmute. I did it. Okay, cool. We now have the ability to summon in an army of skeletons to tank for us, which is great because we're trying to take no damage ourselves. And the next things that we need to do are get the Boots of Speed and kill Daviorn in the Cloakwood Mines to finish out chapter 4. So, without any further delay, let's go ahead and get that done. Are there any items that I need to sell or recharge? No, we've already done that, so we are good to go.
As darkness.
Resting is free on this map.
I'm on it.
So we're gonna immediately head to the Cloakwood Mines, and we're not even gonna bother doing anything here. We're gonna just go directly north and head toward the mines. Being in Cloakwood is kind of annoying to begin with, so like you see all those wolves, right? So we're gonna go ahead and cast Sanctuary. Alright, now we're okay. And we're gonna go north. Anywhere on the northern side of this map will unlock the next one. So now we're here. We're gonna go ahead and cast Sanctuary again. There are a couple of web traps that we do not want to get hit by, so we're gonna take the time to actually disarm them so that we don't get eaten by spiders. There's one. There are the aforementioned spiders that were kind of just waiting. We already have 100 in fine traps, so it's just a matter of waiting for our cleric to actually find them. Or our thief portion of our character to find them. There we go, 3rd trap. That unlocks the way north, and we don't have to spend any more time on this map at all. So goodbye spiders, goodbye ettercaps. We'll probably get waylaid going this direction, but that's okay. Alright, we didn't even get waylaid, cool. So now's a good time to do Sanctuary Rest. There we go. Nice and easy, and we will make our way to the right-hand side of the map where we can travel to the next one, and then we'll be at the mine in just a few moments. Anything that can waylay us in the Cloakwood area is melee, and we will be able to just run and escape it. It's not a big deal.
You have been waylaid by enemies.
For example, these spiders will not outrun us even with normal boots. Or normal movement speed, rather. There's one enemy that can spot us on our way south. I don't want to fight against it. And I will just leave. Alright, so we're already at the mine.
You have been waylaid by enemies.
Sorry. We got waylaid by spiders, so I'll just run away from them. Same deal. Alright, now we're at the mine.
I'm on it.
So we're gonna go ahead and bring in our army. I'll only bring in one for starters. Figure this is as good a time as any to toss in some of our potions of explosions and oils of fiery burning. We've been holding on to them. We also have the necklace of missiles. I'm going to be using all of those in this area. So, all right. So we cleared out the guards.
Your command, master.
And we'll bring in the rest of our army. Four skeletons should be more than enough to deal with what we need to. And if it's not, then we can Sanctuary and try again.
Yeah, Loktar. Lorduk. Zug Zug.
Speaking of Sanctuary, I am going to scout out where exactly my opponents are. And I'm going to position my skeletons behind them. And now, out of range of these guys, I'm going to cast some silences in. I'm hoping that a couple of them will hit the mages. If they do, that would be awesome. If they don't, then whatever. It's not a big deal. Looks like both of the mages survived the silence attempts. But that's okay, because we can just toss fireballs in.
Yeah? Lorduk. I'm on it.
The most important thing is that I get rid of the mages. I can resummon my army if I really need to. Alright. Successful rest. I'll bring in my 4 skeletons again, except this time without the mages. You can see I've already knocked out the mages, and once they're eliminated, the frontline fighters are much less of a problem for me. The most important thing here is to keep the guy with Boots of Speed away from me. And the other guy has ranged weapons. I think he uses throwing axes, so it's you know, it's just important for me to make sure that I don't get hit by it. Alright. So we're gonna run in.
Yeah?
Hello. Get out of here.
Lord Duke.
I don't have any problem expending Wand of the Heavens charges on these guys at all, so...
Yeah? Lord Duke. Your command, Loktar.
That guy's wearing full plate mail. No, sorry, plate +1, which means he's a little bit tanky, but he doesn't have any magic resistance to speak of, so... Down they go. We acquire the Boots of Speed. We're gonna ditch the Boots of Avoidance from here on out so that we can move at warp speed through the rest of the game. How are we doing on sanctuaries? We have 3 left? Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and use one of them here. Well, let's go ahead and pop a Oil of Speed first. And we'll sanctuary ourselves and get moving through here.
Zug Zug. I'm on it. Loktar.
So our character now moves faster than we are able to really control, so... Or than we're able to keep up with, so... With the Boots of Speed and an Oil of Speed, we're moving 4 times as fast as what we were before. We'll go ahead and make our way past these ghasts. So we need to be a little conscious of our sanctuary time. I think we should be okay detecting this door.
Yeah?
Okay, now I'm getting nervous. I'm gonna recast sanctuary. There we go.
Zug Zug.
And we still have 1 casting of it? Okay, good. So I can talk to Rill here.
Help us, please.
And then I can reapply Sanctuary before leaving.
Zug Zug.
And we do need to rest at some point here, so let's go ahead and do it right now and see if we get lucky. There's a bunch of guards, see that? So that's what we're trying to avoid, and that's the reason we Sanctuary before we rest. Look at all these guys. Holy shit, that's a lot of guards. There we go. Alright, so we are now at Daviorn's level. We're gonna bring 1 skeleton in to tank the guard out front, and then we'll be okay. Alright, so he gets distracted by the skeleton warrior in front, which allows us to nuke him from the back. Awesome. Now, if there are any of you that were hoping to see a really cool looking Daviorn fight, I'm gonna unfortunately spoil that for you by not seeing Daviorn at all. So there are 2 ways that I could go about this fight. One of them, so and they would both result in the same no damage victory. The first way is to use 2 potions of magic protection. I could use these, they stack on one another, and I would have 100% magic resistance, and then I could just chase Daviorn around while he continuously tries to cast spells at me. I would also be able to use my skeleton warriors to supplement my attacks. They would follow him around after he's done casting all of his AoE spells. So he casts like a bunch of lightning bolts and fireballs and stuff like that, and confusion, all that stuff. Once he's done doing that, he summons some monsters in. At that point, I would want to have my summoned army, and then my summoned army would fight against his, or ours would win, and then we would kick his ass. That's cool and all. What I'm going to do instead is stand just out of range of where he is, and I'm going to launch fireballs in. So This is a point where, so he has a pretty high damage resistance. So this is a point where I am able to take any questions that you guys might have about what we're doing here, or, you know, any aspect of the challenge you may be curious about while we nuke Daviorn to death. Slowly but surely. He's gonna call us meddling fools and another 1 or 2 fireballs, I believe. I can do this all day. There he goes, meddling fools. One or two more fireballs should be enough to get rid of him here.
You have dealt a great blow to the
Zug zug.
Our victory shall be short-lived, but whatever, we won. Victory is victory.
Yeah. Lord, zug zug.
How do I see area of spells in cast? You can type exclamation point AOE in chat, and I think I provide some information on that.
Yeah. Eat.
Oh, good. Yeah, I did include the link. Let me know if you can see that link. I hope it should be visible.
I'm on it.
Essentially, it's just one line in the Lua that you have to modify. Oh, okay, I can't actually kill this mustard jelly. Alright, well, maybe I can just raid the, I can raid the stashes while he's looking elsewhere. A little bit extra money. There is a Laurel's tier necklace in there, but apparently I can't get in there. Not a big deal.
Zug zug.
I hate them flaming fist pansies.
So with the Boots of Speed, we now outrun all of these guards, and so we're gonna talk to this guy. Hello, we'll set you free. Yes.
Save me. Help us. Please.
And we did talk to Rill, which means we will get 2,000 experience and 2 reputation for successfully clearing out Chapter 4, which, by the way, we cleared out Chapter 4, so... We now sit at the start of Chapter 5. We can mark that on our side there, splitted, and we have the Boots of Speed, so we can continue around and collect some items outside of Baldur's Gate proper that we didn't get already. So let's go ahead and do that. The first item is here on the lighthouse map. So we'll go there first. We got waylaid by wyverns. This is usually a pretty scary encounter. However, we have Boots of Speed and we can just run. Oh no, we got waylaid by Ettercaps. Again, this is not a big deal. We now have Boots of Speed. We can just run away from any melee encounter that we come across. Right, we rested for 8 hours. I'm gonna go ahead and bring my army in. We'll go ahead and max out our experience on this map. shouldn't be that big of a deal. I just need 4 skeletons and some auto attacks.
Yeah, Zug.
I'll go ahead and apply Sanctuary to myself. Once again, I'm not 100% on the pathing here, so I just don't want to make... I want to make sure that I am not in front when stuff attacks me. Of course, we can supplement... We can supplement our skeletons' damage with some Wand of the Heavens action. These Hobgoblin elites have some serious to hit. They did some good damage to our skeleton warriors, but not enough to significantly worry me. The other thing I really need to be conscious of is now that I have the Boots of Speed, I need to make sure that I don't get ahead of my summons. So we'll only move very short distances at a time, so that my skeleton warriors are always the ones that
Your command, Zug. Yeah?
Get spotted by enemies first.
I'm on it.
As demonstrated there.
Look, I'm on it.
So we're gonna attack these sirens. All 3 of them. No big deal.
Yeah?
In fact, I can just nuke one of them. There we go.
Zug.
So they're trying to Dire Charm our Skeleton Warriors, which unfortunately for them will not work. Skeleton Warriors are immune to Dire Charm, among other things.
Your command, Baldur.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Each siren is worth 2,000 experience, so if they're that easy to kill, it's definitely worth
Your command,
doing.
Master. I'm on it.
Looks like I got blocked by the pathing there a little bit.
Yeah, Zug. I'm on it.
Sometimes a carrion crawler can spawn here in the corner. Yeah, there it is.
Your command, Master.
Carrion crawlers attack pretty quickly.
I'm on it.
I think they have 2 or 3 attacks per round, so we can assist our skeleton warriors by using commands to knock them unconscious.
Your command, Baldur.
There are 3 sirens out of range right there. We'll just start off with a couple of fireballs.
Yeah, Zug. Your command, Master.
Alright. So we are now closing in on that level 7 for our cleric. Pretty cool. We managed to do that relatively quickly here. I probably should have sold some items before I moved to this area. I can go ahead and dump some of these mage robes. Those are the least expensive items.
Yeah, I'm on it.
There are flesh golems inside. I'm not going to be fighting against them, however.
I'm on it.
Each flesh golem is worth 2,000 experience. I just don't want to risk them pathing weird and hitting me or whatever. Much easier to just sanctuary right past them. The only reason that I'm here is to get the Tome of Constitution. I guess we can pick up some of these other things while we're here. Some potions, we'll be able to sell those later. A wand of paralyzation, which would be really cool if we were a mage, but we're not. And we are out of here.
I'm on it.
How much XP do we need? 1,000?
Yeah?
We can get it from plenty of other spots. So under protection of Sanctuary, I am gonna bail out of this area. Not a big deal at all. Our lore is still pretty low because of our intelligence penalty that we're suffering, but that's fine.
I'm on it.
Rest right there. Head directly south. Get out of here. Continue to head south. We're going to the Knoll Stronghold because we would like to get the Charisma Tome.
Look,
Once again, under protection of Sanctuary, we are able to walk past all of these enemies without having to worry about fighting them. We could kill them all if we wanted to. We have skeleton warriors, we'd be able to do it, but at this point, it's not really a big deal. We could do that guy's quest and get some boots, but again, why? We got waylaid by a half-ogre. I think he's a bit out of his depth here.
Look there.
All right. Just take one item there that we could potentially sell. Again, it's not like we're having any money problems anymore. I just want to make sure that I have enough money to buy the Quarterstaff +3 from Olgath's Beard and outfit my character with the rest of the potions and sling bullets that he needs. Work our way past all these Varts.
Zug zug.
Grab the tome as promised. Reapply Sanctuary and get the heck out of here. The game will auto pause whenever we spot an enemy, but we're just running past them. Alright, wonderful. I think the only thing that we really have to do now is just go to the Olgath Inn, but I'd like to identify my stuff first. How many castings of Sanctuary do I have right now? Alright, now I have more. We'll go to High Hedge first.
I'm on it.
Got waylaid by another half-ogre. We can kite him around. Oh. Okay, my character's being weird about attacking. Let's go ahead and put him to sleep. There we go.
Look there.
Once again, we cast Sanctuary so that we travel past whatever potential enemies there are. Skeletons right there, we definitely don't want to deal with.
I'm on it.
The Lantier can identify our items, and then we can sell whatever we don't need to him. some really cool items. Daviorn had a robe of the evil archmagi. That's the earliest, well, it's the second earliest source in the enhanced editions of a robe of the evil archmagi. You could also bring Baeloth in and kill him if you really wanted a robe of the evil archmagi that badly. You have 27,000 gold. It's quite a bit. In fact, we could recharge our our necklace of missiles again.
Why do I live in such a pissant town?
We have 25 charges for the rest of the game. I don't think we need them, honestly. So our charisma and constitution have both gone up by 1 after reading those books, so let's go ahead and update our character sheet. So you can see in the bottom right corner what our character's current stats are.
Zug zug.
And we're gonna go ahead and sanctuary on up to Baldur's Gate proper. We'll do a quick pit stop in Oliveth's Beard to buy that quarterstaff I was talking about.
Look there.
I'm not really scared of getting waylaid by anything anymore.
You want some whiskey?
So there it is, Ol's staff. I'll go ahead and take another potion of Meridai since we have the money for it. But other than that, we're doing just fine. And protection from lightning is a cool... Does that confer complete invulnerability? Nice, okay, that's cool. If we needed protection from lightning, that's a good thing to keep in mind. But that may be something for Baldur's Gate 2 more than Baldur's Gate 1. So that quarterstaff plus 3 is the best quarterstaff in the game. That's not a staff of striking, which there is one in Durlag's Tower, but we're not going to bother going and getting that. This quarterstaff is going to be the weapon that we use to kill Sarabog, so we do want to get that now.
Zug. Zug zug. Look there.
I don't want to be standing next to that Yankeg.
Look there.
That's much better.
Tonight you dream.
Alright, so we're running extra fast. There's just a couple things we have to do in the city of Baldur's Gate in Chapter 5. We're not going to work for the Flaming Fist. We'll go talk to Scar in a little bit. Hello, Quail. Bye, Quail. Actually, you know what? Oh dear! Everyone give me an oh dear! There it is.
I'm on it.
I'll take his bolts, or his bullets. And...
I'm on
Bye,
it.
Elminster.
Stay thy course a moment to indulge.
Goodbye, Elminster. Oh dear. Yeah, I think quarantine is resulting in a lot of people going oh beer. I know the Thieves Guild password. I go, yeah, I know the password.
Zug zug.
Twill be the darkest day you never
That's
see.
the dexterity tome, so I grab that. I'm finally going to upgrade my sling, so now I'm going to use the +2 sling of unerring accuracy. That's better in terms of what I need, because I just need to be able to hit stuff. My damage is not the problem. I'll go ahead and take this potion of power, nice and easy to have, and we'll go ahead and sell our old sling. So this sling doesn't give a damage bonus, but it does give it to hit bonus. So I'd much rather have a better chance to hit, plus the damage that I already have, which is 11 to 14 rather than 12 to 15. That's totally fine. Stow that potion of power for later. I'll go ahead and drink this oil of speed now, because we're going to be warp speeding around the rest of the map. I can also go ahead and ditch all of these bullets.
I'm on it. Zug zug.
You now. I've got counting to do.
And we'll replace them with bullets +2. There we go.
Twill be the darkest day you never seen, before I don't have what you need.
Awesome. Okay, and we're moving at warp speed, so let's go ahead and complete all the stuff that we gotta do. Oh, I should have bought potions of Master Thievery from her, I forgot.
Loktar. Loktar.
I've got counting to do.
We'll go ahead and buy 5 of these. That should be more than enough for what we need it.
Loktar. I'm on it. Your command, Master. Zug zug.
Once again, we're moving at quadruple speed instead of just double speed, so we need to
I'm on it.
just scroll the map around to keep up with us. I'm
Yeah,
unlocking
Loktar.
each of the directions of the city that I'd like to travel in.
I'm on it. Zug zug.
Continue to drink potions. These potions of Master Thievery stack. Since we're not putting any of our own points into pickpockets, it's good to be drinking these so that our pickpockets will be high enough to get the 2 items that we need to pickpocket.
I never.
Zug zug. I'm on it.
Something on your mind?
Okay, we'll go here.
I'm on it. Loktar.
I don't want to deal with this ogre. Wait, can I tell him that I'm not? Oh, sweet. Alright, I just made Larza go away.
Loktar.
So, by the way, I drank 5 potions of Master Thievery, so now you can see my pickpocket score is at 225. That should be... That's probably overkill, honestly, but I do want to steal the Cloak of Baldur, which will replace our current one.
Your command,
and finally make us
Loktar.
non-blurry again. That's kind of nice.
Loktar.
Hello, mate. You look a friendly face.
Loktar.
Let's see. I do need to talk to...
I've no interest in speaking to the likes of you.
This guy says that he's no interest in speaking to the likes of me, but then he walks toward me. Very interesting fella.
Yeah, I'm on it. Lord Zug zug.
Let's go find Razamith. He goes, "Good eve on you and yours, my friend." And then we flame strike him. Whoops. So we take his, we took his ring of protection +2 and equipped it. And then we're gonna raid his tower for the,
Zug zug. I'm on it.
the Tome of Intelligence. We get that.
Zug zug. I'm on it. Zug zug. Loktar.
Each level of this tower would present a challenge in and of itself, especially for a solo character, but we're just running right past it. We don't need to deal at all. Gonna make a quick pit stop at the northwest portion of the city, and we're gonna grab the Helm of Baldur. Now, you might see our
I'm on it.
you might see our hit points look in the green. So right now, if I let's just show info, right? I have 58 hit points. Once I equip the Helm of Baldur, my hit points will look a little bit messed up, but that is not because I took damage, it's because the Helm of Baldur adds hit points. So, just keep that in mind. So now it says, you see, it says we have 58 out of 63. That's not a hit. We didn't take any damage. We just put on a helmet that increases our maximum hit points, but doesn't give it to us when we equip the helmet.
I'm on it.
Pickpocket succeeded. There's our Tome of Wisdom that we grabbed.
I'm on it.
Might I have your ear a moment?
Run is dead. Yeah, Run is dead. Rip Run F. Blah 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 blah. Yes, we did not take damage, so it's cool. Prove your intention. I want gold. No. Lead on. So I'm gonna grab the best shield in the game. Or sorry, the second best shield in the game. The best shield in the game is available in Durlag's Tower.
But I must do something.
But we're not going to Durlag's Tower.
It's a risk, and risk is everything.
Look there.
So we go to Baldur's Gate South.
Look there.
This guy is going to talk to us about, I don't know, Elminster or something. I don't know. If anyone was wondering how we were going to deal with the Iron Throne, well, the answer is simple. We cast Sanctuary and we're going to run past all of them.
I'm on it, Zugzug. I'm on it. Look there.
Up we go. That fight would have been really challenging. But, all we need are the documents in that room, and we'll take those to do Galton and the chapter.
Zugzug.
But before we do that,
look there.
We are going to
look there.
Get the body of that kid so that he can get resurrected or whatever. Now our charisma is so low that the priestesses here, the Umberly priestesses, are going to attack us. So it's a good thing that we are running fast, because we are gonna need to get out of here as soon as they go hostile. And I'm gonna say, give me that, and then look at that, they all go hostile, and I'm like, nope, I'm out of here.
Look there.
Return to northwest, or sorry, return to west via northwest, and then
you roll your dice.
Return that guy's body, or that guy's kid's body to him. All that stuff happens, and then we get the large shield. So this large shield is a large shield +1, and it also gives +1 against missile attacks. So that's great.
Look there.
Once again, our missile defense modifier is huge, though we're not going to be facing off against any missile-wielding foes basically the rest of the game.
I'm on it. Yes.
And we'll talk to the proprietor here. We'll go ahead and buy some of these items that he's got for sale. In particular, we're looking for oils of speed. He's got 1, 2, 3. We'll buy those from him. I don't think I need any of the rest of this stuff. It's not going to help me hit any better, so I can drink a potion of mind focusing. That'll be cool. So that will help me hit with my sling at the Ducal Palace fight. So I'll go ahead and grab that. Oh, and he's got 3 potions of invisibility, critical. We do need those for sure. So we'll go ahead and grab those, and we are good to go. By the way, we identified some of these books, right? So let's go ahead and read all of those.
I'm on it.
So you can see our dexterity went up by 1. Our intelligence went up by 1. And our wisdom went up by 1. And we did almost everything in the span of 1 duration of an oil of speed. So that was pretty cool.
I am a man of my word.
So we'll go talk to the Grand Duke, and in the meantime I'll update our character sheet. So our dexterity went up by 1, our wisdom went up by 1, and our intelligence went up by 1. So I've updated the character sheet in the bottom right. And by the way, since our intelligence is now 10, our lore penalty got removed, so we gained extra lore for that. So we might now be able to identify some of our items. Yeah, look at that. We were able to identify our Boots of Speed and our Elves Bane. That's nice. Not super important, but it's cool. And we can return the documents that we got from the Iron Throne headquarters to Duke Elten and complete Chapter 5.
Zug Zug.
Hold, travelers! Before you will be allowed entrance, you
How are we
must
doing on spells?
donate
Let's
a
go ahead and...
tome of great value to our library.
Alright, we rested.
A doormat.
We don't have the book. No, I have the book.
Salutations. I am Catterley, a visitor of Candlekeep, like yourselves.
I'm on it.
Alright, so we're gonna go upstairs.
These walls.
Our
Zug.
You need something, stranger.
Oh, hold on. I was able to level up for a while there, wasn't I? So in particular, to note, we now have access to level 4 cleric spells, and we get so many of them because we have our wisdom bonuses and our Ring of Sune. But level 4 spells don't really do all that much, so I'll go ahead and take points in Holy Power, that's fine. And Defensive Harmony is cool for the Ducal Palace fight. Other than that, Protection from Evil is fine as well, I suppose. 1 turn per level, yeah, we can cast that. And then Protection from Lightning should be fine. Though again, that's more of a Baldur's Gate 2 thing.
Yeah? Look there. Look there.
And we also gain an extra level 2 spell because of our Wisdom Tome that we just read. So let's go ahead and get Chant. I was supposed to talk to Sarabok.
Look there. I'm on it.
Zug Zug. Something, stranger.
Sorry, I was supposed to talk to Kovirus. Alright.
I'm on it. Look there.
Our
I'm on it.
is a man's harem of knowledge.
Our rule.
And then I'll get arrested for a crime I didn't commit, just like the A-Team. I didn't murder anyone, so I'm willing to go to trial. Doot, doot, doot. And we're gonna go to jail. We're not gonna pass go, we're not gonna collect $200. Okay, I've done nothing wrong. Okay, so we get teleported to the Candlekeep catacombs, filled with all kinds of scary monsters and doppelgangers and undead, and we are gonna ignore all of them.
Look there.
Except for one. We're gonna kill a doppelganger.
Hello there.
Come on, show yourself. Show yourself. Oh, stop it. Whoa, what the heck happened? I did so much damage that Phydia died, and then a doppelganger popped out from underneath. That's normal. Alright. This seems like as good a time as any to pop one of our potions of speed that we've been holding on to. We have 5 of them. And all we need to do here is disarm traps, and there are 2 stat books that we need to get, and then we can leave the chapter. I suppose we can max out our experience before we leave as well, but I mean, honestly, we're doing fine. There we go, detect the trap here. And unlock. This is the Tome of Wisdom. Go ahead and grab that. Finally, there's another trap here. So go ahead and find that. There we go, and we're gonna go ahead and cast Sanctuary on ourselves right here. Reason being, there is a trap, but there's also 4 spiders. We don't want to get hit by either of those things. So we can successfully disarm the trap while chilling right next to the phase spiders. We'll disarm this step trap, that was a fireball, and then we can disarm this trap, which is for the Tome of Strength.
Lord Duke.
Once we find it.
I'm on it.
There we go. And that is a Cloak of Protection +2. However, the Cloak of Baldur, I tend to favor it, simply because you can wear it while wearing other protection rings or amulets. I'll go ahead and reapply Sanctuary. And we're gonna run past all these doppelgangers and undead. We don't need to deal with any of that. The only doppelgangers we're gonna fight are a bunch of greater doppelgangers at the Ducal Palace, and we'll be doing that in just about, I don't know, 5 minutes.
I'm on it.
Gonna zoom our way past Pratt and his friends. There are 2 greater basilisks right here, and so we will go ahead and fight against them. Why not? And I am, for my part, going to drink a potion of Mirrored Eyes, just in case I path incorrectly and they spot me.
Your command, Loktar. Yeah, I'm on it.
The Potion of Mirrored Eyes will protect me against petrification for a minute.
Yeah. Loktar.
Alright, so the greater basilisks are dead, and we will go ahead and leave. So 2 greater basilisks, essentially for free, and we gained a ton of experience there. And we are out.
Life continues to be quite the challenge.
And we advance to Chapter 7. Still unscathed.
I'm on it.
You close your eyes.
Go ahead and try to rest here as well, if possible. Perfect.
Lord, I'm on
Oh, there's still one more special ability to be gained. Let's go ahead and get that. Alright, cool. So those are 2 draw upon Holy Mites that we'll be able to use later on. It doesn't matter since we're a cleric, but that's fine. It's cool that we can. 2 stops left. One is in Baldur's Gate Northwest. Or sorry, Northeast, but in order to get there we have to go to Baldur's Gate North first.
I need a swig of some strong dwarven.
Hello, mate. You look a friend.
Loktar.
Okay, just a couple baddies here that we have to deal with. So we're gonna first off cast a couple bring in a couple skeleton warriors. Oh, I definitely need to identify and read these books before I go into the Ducal Palace fight. That extra point of wisdom is critical. I'm gonna toss in a couple silences, just to see if I hit Kristen Slythe, that would be fun. Slythe got silenced, and Kristen got silenced both, so we win this fight by default now. Slythe can't initiate dialogue, and we can just wand of fire him to death. Kristen will not show up.
Hello, mate. You look a friendly face. Hello, mate. You look a friendly
So
face.
Kristen is sitting invisibly in that area. She won't show her face unless she's either detected or Slythe starts dialogue. So if we really wanted to, we could come in with an invisibility purge. Where is that? Is that a level 3 spell? Yeah, invisibility purge. So we could fire off an invisibility purge, spot her, and kick her ass, but I mean, whatever.
No time to chit-chat.
So I'm gonna, under protection of Sanctuary, I'm gonna run to get my stuff identified, particularly because I want to avoid those Flaming Fist enforcers. And Temoko, I don't want to talk to any of them. I just want my books read. Let's go ahead and read those. Strength raised by 1 permanently, and Wisdom gets raised by 1 permanently. So there's our final statistics. We took an initial roll of 86, and we turned it into a roll of, essentially a roll of 94. And you can see our stats down there at the bottom of your screen. Strength 20, Dex 19, Constitution 20, and 10, Wisdom 21, and Charisma 4. Charisma was our dump stat. That extra point in Wisdom is crucial because it will allow us to cast a 5th Skeleton Warrior. I'd like to rest, so let's go ahead and go to a tavern of some kind. Perhaps the Elf Song? Who's gonna let me rest? Which one is this one? Yeah, that's the Elf Song.
You want some whiskey?
What you want?
You want some whiskey?
The heck? Is my charisma so low that that guy's not actually gonna let me rest here? Alright, fine, we'll go rest outside. Outside of the city walls. And we'll come back. That's pretty funny. Alright, there. Hope they're happy. We have the documents needed for the Saravok fight. So we can go and begin now. These are the 2 most crucial battles of this run. The most difficult ones by far. The Ducal Palace and the encounter with Saravok. So... yeah, right? That guy was really rude.
Hello?
Here are the invitations. Let us in, please, and thank you. Okay, so the Ducal Palace fight is important because we need to protect the Grand Dukes that are trying to be, or that Saravok is trying to assassinate. With that in mind, I need to bring in my skeleton warriors and position them in a place where they'll be able to protect the Grand Dukes as much as they can while also dealing enough damage to the 5 or 6 greater doppelgangers before they kill both of them. If both Grand Dukes fall, Belt and Leah Janath, if they both fall, this run is over. So it's really important that I do everything that I can to make sure that doesn't happen, while, of course, also making sure that I do not take critical or any points of damage myself. So let's go ahead and check our spells to see which ones we cast first. So Chant lasts for 1 turn, that's 1 minute. Bless lasts for 6 rounds, that's 30 seconds. Or sorry, 36 seconds. Defensive Harmony lasts for 6 rounds, so I can cast that last, I guess, if I want. Holy Power lasts for 1 round per level. Our Cleric level is 7, so that's 7 rounds. Aid, or sorry, Draw Upon Holy Might lasts for 1 turn, and Aid lasts for 1 round plus 1 per level. So I guess I should drink my potions first. So this potion lasts for 12 hours. That increases my dexterity to 22, which increases my chance to hit with my sling. Then I'll drink a potion of speed, oil of speed rather. That's gonna allow me to have double attacks per round, so 2 attacks per round. So I'll be firing off slings from the back line quite nicely. And now let's go ahead and do our defensive spells, or our defensive and offensive spells. So we're gonna buff ourselves up as much as we possibly can, and then we're gonna begin this fight. So Aid on myself. Cool. What else needs to get done still? Defensive Harmony, Holy Power. Holy Power lasts for 1 round per level, so that can be cast next. So Holy Power is going to decrease my strength from 20 to 18, but it is going to make my chance to hit much better. It's going to make it the equivalent to a fighter of my level. So you'll see right here, my strength went down, but my to hit got better. And then I'll cast Draw Upon Holy Might upon myself after, and that will raise my strength back to 20, which increases my damage again. So that's how we circumvent that. And then we're going to go ahead and cast Bless. Oh wait, I forgot about Protection from Evil. Oh, I should have done this first. Oh well. I'm not going to be able to cast all of these defensive spells right now. We do need to actually get in the fight before some of these things wear off. So let's go ahead and Sanctuary myself and get into the get into position, and then I'll reveal myself to start the encounter.
Your command. I'm on it.
So I'll be on the back line. See that? And then I'm going to go ahead and cast Defensive Harmony. And begin. Alright, wish me luck. Here we go.
If I perhaps I could wait. Shut up! Let Servok speak.
Alright, here we go. Alright, we successfully won. We actually did phenomenal. Both Belt and Leah Janath are alive. So, that's cool. We also got a couple of the kills there, so we're gonna go ahead and level up, and that's our final level up as well. We said we were taking points in Detect Illusion, so we'll continue doing that. And these are our final character level for Baldur's Gate 1, so I'll go ahead and mark that on our sheet as well, and that's as much as we're going to need to edit that for tonight. So now Belt's gonna come talk to me and be like, hey, what the heck was that all about? And I'm gonna say, hey, look at these things. And Sarabak goes, I'ma fight you. And I say, no you. The Flaming Fist Mercenary did 9 damage to him.
Run as you will.
Oh, come on, we could have killed him. Alright. So now Belt will teleport me to the Thieves Guild so I can go chase him down. Nice.
I hate them flaming fist pansies.
I'm on it.
I'm gonna go ahead and get one more potion of mind focusing.
I'm on
because that'll increase my dexterity. So let's go ahead and grab that. Once again, we're gonna Sanctuary past Tomoko. I don't want to talk to her.
I'm on it.
Yes.
Where is it? There we go. Can I drink like a potion of defense, for example? Will that help? It lasts for 2 hours, so it might as well take it with us. So our armor class is already better than 0, but the potion of defense might make our base armor class better. We'll go ahead and check that after we get to the Sarabak fight and start buffing. Shut your yap, blah 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 blah. I mean, you no harm. Okay, cool. And we can rest down here just fine.
I'm on it.
Cool. So how many oils of speed do we still have? 3? All right, we'll go ahead and use one right here. And then we're gonna Sanctuary past this entire area. And the only thing that we're gonna stop for is to disarm some traps. Once again, we could fight past all of this stuff. We have the equipment for it, but frankly, we don't need the experience, and I'd rather just not deal with this at all. There are a number of traps here, and then there's some skeleton warriors on the opposite side of it. So we'll disarm these traps, and then we'll reapply Sanctuary and continue moving. Alright, we're out of sight of those guys. Let's go ahead and reapply Sanctuary. One more slate of traps here. I can't remember if there are 2 at the front, so we'll detect for a little bit and then see if anything shows up. Doesn't look like it. Okay, what about on this side? Okay, so 1 and 2 on this one. All right. Disarm both. The symbols on the walls there are warnings about undead, which you can see, and then we bypass them under Sanctuary, and then we'll cast Sanctuary one more time so that we can bypass the Iron Throne encounter. We don't want to fight against them at all, especially the guy that has the arrows of detonation. That would be insane to try fighting against him. And we are in the Temple of Baal to fight against Sarabak. Okay, we have made it to the final battle. And we are still unharmed. Let's make this work. I'll go ahead and ditch all this other stuff, and we'll just get out all the stuff that we need. So, Potion of Power, Oil of Speed. Yes, please. And then our spells are going to be the rest of the
Master.
way for us. So our strategy here, by the way, is going to be backstabbing Sarevok to death. We have this quarterstaff +3. We have a proficiency point in quarterstaff as well as in two-handed weapon style. So we have a 10% chance every hit of a critical hit. So it'd be nice if one of our stabs was critical. Oh, I should go ahead and turn on our auto pause on end of round as well. We'll return to game. All right. So let's go ahead and start drinking our potions in the order that makes the most sense. Potion of Mind Focusing first. That'll increase our dexterity to 22, makes our armor class go up a little bit. Nice. What next? Potion of Defense lasts for 2 hours. We can go ahead and drink that now. Oh, that actually worked. Holy smokes. I wonder if those stack. If Potions of Defense stack, then I really want to come down here with 2 of them next time. If there is a next time. Because a -9 armor class means Sarevok's going to have to work real hard to hit me. Cool. We'll go ahead and drink the Oil of Speed next. That lasts an hour. The Potion of Power lasts for 4 turns, so we'll save that for a second. We can cast Protection from Evil, 10-foot radius, so that lasts 1 turn per level, so that's 7 turns. Because of our Cleric level 7. Then we drink the Potion of Power, which increases our hit points, our base hit points, which is not important, but it also increases our bonus to hit. So you see it went up to... It's currently at 4, and we haven't even finished casting our stuff yet. Draw upon Holy Might and Chant both last for 1 turn, but I'll cast Chant first, because we have to cast Draw upon Holy Might after we cast Holy Power. Because Holy Power will set our strength to 18,100 without regard for anything else. I'll equip my my potions of invisibility. These 7 potions are going to be my backstab keys to victory. So let's keep an eye on our to hit. It went down a little bit. However, oh wow, did that actually make it worse? I hope that didn't actually make it worse. It looks like it kind of made it worse. That's okay. Bless lasts for 6 rounds, Aid lasts for 7 rounds. So we're gonna go ahead and do Aid first. And then Bless. All right. We do a lot of damage, like a lot. So let's go ahead and make this happen.
I'm on it.
You are indeed family.
Oh boy. All right.
Face me. Face the new.
I will turn off party AI because I do not want my character issuing any commands or doing anything unless I tell him to. I have made a critical mistake. I needed to cast these 2 potions of magic protection first. Oh boy, I really hope that I don't get dispelled. If I get dispelled, then all of my stuff goes away. So I'm gonna actually disengage really quickly, and I'm gonna drink these 2 potions of magic protection now. it's really important that I do not get hit by any holds. Okay, now that I've drank those 2 potions, oh my goodness, I can't believe I forgot about those. So my magic resistance is now at 125, which means I will not get hit by any of these holds or sinking clouds or anything like that. It looks like Sarevok actually got held, but I am going to wait until the round is over before I initiate attack. And see, I waited at least 6 or 7 seconds there and nothing happened, so I'm pretty sure... Yeah, I need to attack, then drink. There we go. Now I wait. Now I'm positioned behind Sarevok to backstab, so I will backstab, then immediately Potion of Invisibility. That did not register as a backstab, apparently. There we go, that's a backstab. Triple damage, 38 crushing. Auto pause again. Which direction is Sarevok turn? Let's find out. Looks like he's pointed this direction. So I'll point myself behind him. Wait. Stab. 44 damage. Invisible. Sarevok's still pointed away from me. I have 3 potions of invis left. Backstab for triple damage, 38 damage, invisible. Sarevok's dead. That's it. GG. Whew! Oh. That was really scary when I realized I hadn't taken the 2 potions of magic protection. That was extremely dangerous. Woo. Liam Porter, thanks for the GG, man, or lady, I'm not sure, but welcome on in. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Baldur's Gate 1 complete. 0 damage taken on insane difficulty. Yeah, that feels good. That really does feel good. What time we got? 11:10? Oh, this is perfect. We're gonna go ahead and, while these credits are rolling, let's go ahead and switch context over to this so I can talk to you guys. So how are you guys doing? Hopefully you enjoyed that run. I think we talked a little bit earlier about how I am considering doing this no damage run with a couple other character classes just to show that it can be done. And I'm interested in continuing as well with this Cleric Thief into Baldur's Gate 2 and starting to route a damageless Baldur's Gate 2 run to correspond to the one that we just did for Baldur's Gate 1. Let me know if you guys think, that would be interesting. I think, personally, I'm excited to give those a shot. And in the meantime, I'll tell you guys a little bit about my streaming schedule. So it is currently guaranteed on Tuesdays and Thursdays, Pacific Standard Time in the evenings, my time. We also have floating days whenever I'm available. Usually Mondays are a good day. And there are going to be some other days that I will stream. On weekends, I may stream one day in the weekends in the early afternoon Pacific Standard Time to make viewing easier for people that can't necessarily tune in the evenings. The types of games we play, of course, are typically RPGs like Baldur's Gate. Recently, I've been playing some Diablo 2 with my friend. We've been playing hardcore. I'm a druid and he's an Amazon. We've been doing that, so that you can find that here. We've also been playing Sekiro. We do some challenge runs and speed runs. And we do a number of other things as well. So hopefully, hopefully you guys got a kick out of that. And if you did, and you're not following the channel already, go ahead and give us a follow, and we can send you a notification whenever we go live. I don't know why I switched to the third person there. Otherwise, I hope you guys are having a really great week so far. I hope you guys had a nice weekend. Go ahead and charge into the rest of this week nice and relaxed. I know quarantine is getting to a lot of us, but hopefully you guys are all safe and staying sane in whatever ways you can find. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up here. So thanks for the Eichel too. Eichel? Not sure. Am I planning for Baldur's Gate 3? Yes, I am. Well, so I've been playing Baldur's Gate and Baldur's Gate 2 for a long time. Not just because Baldur's Gate 3 is coming out. Am I doing these runs right now? When Baldur's Gate 3 does come out, you can be sure that you'll be able to find it on this channel. That's probably going to be a while from now, but we'll tackle it when it gets here. I'm excited for it. I know it's a lot different than what I'm used to in terms of Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 style RPGs, but I'm sure it'll be good. It'll just take a little bit of adjustment to get used to. But yeah, no, we're going to be doing Baldur's Gate 3 here when it does come out. Yeah, thanks for the question though, and welcome on in. I haven't seen you here before. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up, and we're gonna throw over to a separate stream. But if there are any other questions, go ahead and throw them in the next 10 seconds. Otherwise, I'm gonna go ahead and call this a night. This was extremely successful. I'm really happy we were able to get this run tonight, and we'll be back tomorrow night with something new. Either a different character or a continuation to Baldur's Gate 2 or something else. We'll see. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. And for now, I'm signing off. Later.